Hello, kindergarten, first and second grade, and welcome to another week of art. I hope your mice came out really well from last week. This week, now that we have mice, we're going to make a home for the mice to live in. And in the spirit of Earth Day, which was a few weeks ago, we are going to use more materials that we have around the house. For this project, we're going to make homes for your mice to live in. So you're going to need some boxes. This is an old Girl Scout cookie box I have, so you're going to need a box. Any kind of box. Obviously, the bigger the box you have, cereal boxes work really well. The bigger box you have, the bigger your house will be. And we're going to transform these boxes into houses. Other materials you're going to need are some tape. It could be masking tape or it could be Scotch tape. You're going to need a ruler to draw some lines. If we're drawing lines, we're going to need a pencil and a pair of scissors. Additionally, you might be painting your houses, so if you have watercolors, you can use watercolors or acrylic paints at home. If you don't have acrylic paints or watercolors, it's okay. You can do this project without painting it. To get started, the first thing we're going to do is take your box apart. You have to actually go around the box, and they make it really difficult, and you want to find the seam where they glued it together. You can go inside the box and look and find it also. I found it. It's right here. Gently take this apart as best you can. Try and get your finger in there. It's okay if it rips. Like that. The next thing we're going to do with our pencil is we're going to design our house. This house is going to have 2 stories. So I'm going to draw a line right down the middle. On this story, I'm probably going to put a door, and I'm going to do a window. Over here, I'm probably going to put, I'm going to have a window here, a window here, and I'll put a window here. Does that make sense? On the back side, see how this other side, I'm going to put a big X. Or you could make a big rectangle. That means we're not going to design anything here. First thing I'm going to do is cut to the door. And I'm going to cut this door out. Well, I don't want the door to get cut out, so I'm going to leave it so it's folding. You see that? The window I want to cut out so you can see through it. So I'm going to cut to the window. And I'm going to highlight these so you can see these a little bit better. So once I cut to this one, I'm going to cut to the corner, fold it up, snip it off. Cut to the corner. That allows these to fold, and I'm going to cut them off. Now to get to this next one, I'm going to cut again to this house, this corner, cut to the corner, cut to the corner, and I'll show you again. Fold them up, fold them up, fold this up. If you wanted to leave them like that, you could, but for my windows, I'm going to cut them off. Cut them off. And you can ask Mom and Dad to help you with this. You might be saying, well, why are you cutting that line between these two? Well, it's a lot easier to cut out shapes with a pair of scissors So you could, theoretically, you start jabbing scissors through, but the cardboard's really hard and your hand's there and you could get hurt. You could fold it like this and try and cut it. That's okay, but I find it's easier to just cut over to your window. But now my house is all loose. This is where I'm going to take the tape and I'm going to tape it back together. And there was a cut here. So I'm just going to put it like this. Here. This is going to become the outside of my house. So this is the time if you wanted to paint it. So now that you have it painted, we're going to put a floor between the second floor and the first floor. To do that, you can take this piece that you just cut out, which is pretty big, and we're going to fit it. So I'm going to trace these lines right here and here from where the box was. Do you see? When I put this box up like this, and this one's up here, this piece is going to then fit in there. Then, with my ruler, I'm going to bend these and bend these using the ruler. I push down on the ruler and I pull it up. That way, this is going to fit, and I can bend them back this way if I want. It's going to fit right in there. Now I have to do the same thing with these lines. And Mom and Dad can help you with this if this seems a little tricky. So there, and I'll fold these up. Your fingernails into there. So it doesn't matter. You can also use a different piece of cardboard. If you don't like it, you can choose different colors. I'm going to fold it back. With my scissors, I'm going to get rid of these corners. So I have this, 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 and this. These are called tabs. And they're going to help us affix it to the house. And it's okay to cut a little bit more. Now in my house, I'm going to determine where I want my floor to be. That seems pretty good. Going to take my tape. And you could put glue in there and then tape it. I'm just going to tape this one in. Oh, this is the outside. Now this is going to be really pretty tricky for you to see. I'm going to tape it in. Then I'm going to roll my box. Then I'm going to put my box together by rolling this around. And taping that. And using a table and pushing down on the table helps. I'm going to then come inside the box. I don't know if you can see that. And now I have a little house. Fold the roof back, just like a box would be. You can put a little tape on there, and you can always repaint it or just tape the whole roof. put another piece of cardboard and I could start making a yard for my house. And I'm going to tape it down, push it down, tape it down, push it down, tape it down, push it down, tape it down. Now in my yard, if I wanted to, look, I could design, I'm going to make a pool. That seems like a pretty good pool. Do you think tape would be good for this, or do you think glue would be good for this? Well, for this time, I'm going to put tape, but glue would be better. Now, my little mice can live in this house. And the back side is where you can actually get your hands in. And if you want to have shutters in your windows, cut straight up through the middle. And then get your snip, 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 and then open them up. And now you have shutters. On this house, I'm going to have the first floor, second floor, and third floor. Since I'm going to have 2 floors, I cut out a piece of cardboard for each floor. And there's the floor that you're going to tape and insert into your house. And then I attach the floors where they're going to be. And you might have to add some more tape. Do what you have to do, or glue. The great thing is you have the colorful part of your box is inside, which can act as wallpaper. Now you can always cut out paper and color rooms different colors, add little beds. But once you have your box basically back together, you have the front of your box with the windows and the door, and maybe you have shutters. And then when your box is standing up, this is a side where you can move your mouse around inside your house. There is a nice house for my mouse. Cut this out. Instant yard. Hey Scampers, I'm here. Hey Sammy, what can I do for you? I was wondering if you had any cheese. Yeah, I left it by the front door. Help yourself. Thanks, Scampers. Neighbors sure do make the world a better place. Have fun building and playing with your mouses and their new houses. Mouses and houses.